Look upon Youshinobu Kenai for Toodzilla! Tood Hitching! Youshinobu Kenai of Japan. Here we go. Big drive, massive attack from Toodzilla, but the brakes have gone on from Kenai, and already evidence of just how much power and determination the man from Japan has, and it is on, Travis Pageant.
And he will not fade here. Tood Hitching needs to do some adjusting here, a brief stand up here, but listen, what I told you is already evident. The young man is sticky at the bottom here. That pseudo broke arm / King's move, we just saw it. I hate to say I told you so, but ladies and gentlemen, wake up. We have a match.
Here we go. Hands come down on a big drive to the side from Toodzilla, and interestingly, he's trying to maintain the position there on the wrist. Doesn't want to sell that there, and Youshinobu Kenai with a big scream and roar out to the crowd. It's an elbow foul, I believe, on Todd. All right. And that is the winner, Youshinobu Kenai, with the first one. Youshinobu Kenai, welcome to East versus West. Anyone out there thinking he wasn't capable? You know now that he is. And it is on. Here we go. Kenai in the red trim pulls to the back of the pad, and Toodzilla starting that diligent pressure to the side. Starts to sweep now, the American, and staying with that arm. We know how dangerous he is from this position, Travis, and he doesn't fade away. But you feel like Kenai is equal to it. He's horribly stretched open there, but we've seen him here so many times, and he's come back so effectively. Not the prettiest arm wrestling match, but it's only warming up, and Kenai tries to gain some position there and climb, drives to the side there and tries to side pressure through Tood Hitching, which, as anybody in arm wrestling will know, is ordinarily illegal in 2/3 of the world, but maybe not tonight in Turkey.
The cold chills are setting in. The elbow, look at the hand. Even Youshinobu Kenai starting to get a little more of a bite. If Tood Hitching stands up in that compromised hand, that's a push off the back. Whether they see it or not, I see the referee looking.
So Alexander there saying first foul was before there, and he's called the foul. And you know the good news about that? Let's do it again from both these arm wrestlers. But this is just warming up, and Kenai with a big move to the back of the pad again and tries to expose the hand and wrist of Toodzilla, and then working that pronation diligently. Doesn't have a great position on the hand and wrist, and Todd with the climb. Now this is better from Toodzilla, the North American, the evergreen. Toodzilla, Tood Hitching, trying to finish Youshinobu Kenai. And it's very rare you will face someone who is prepared to win and to contest a match this ugly. But it is Toodzilla with the win. And a much better approach to that match from Todd. He climbed the hand and wrist, and it's 1-1.
And two can play the game. Two can play the game. We have seen it in the past. If you're going to beat Tood Hitching, you're going to compromise the hand and wrist there at the bottom. And then you must start climbing in order until it becomes insurmountable here. We saw it there in round 2. It doesn't always have to happen. We'll see the rising here. There it is. Todd started to do it. Didn't actually raise the fingers up. Now the surge side pressure. It's close. He still hasn't adjusted his finger yet. It should happen right about now.
Oh, big elbow foul.
See quick the referees here. Listen, there's a lot of answers from both athletes. Much better start here with Yoshi. Watch the surge coming, and after the surge back to the middle, you'll see the re-grip. Once again, the surge staying there. It's going to have to, it demands a re-grip. There's the re-grip kind of height. It's actually, you got to have enough control here to actually move the fingers. We'll see, and there's the start of the movement. Not as drastic as round 2. Youshinobu Kenai still in the game. Tood Hitching looking patient.
Youshinobu Kenai trying to get a little A-side there. Has to reverse out of it. Looks towards that A-side position and trying to put the joint into Todzilla as Todd goes on the attack now, squares his body up a little bit to try and gain some height on the index finger. But it's Yoshi Kanai who has the connection on the strap enough to create problems for Todd. And as Todd tries to climb there, Yoshi was looking to get on that A-side again. He's not got the best leverage here. He's a shorter arm, far smaller hand. But if it comes to heart and determination, Todzilla is looking in a mirror, and Yoshi Kanai is still there. And the respect is evident as Todd looks across and smiles at Yoshi Kanai. And ladies and gentlemen, what a war here at East versus West 15. And this is an ugly, unbelievably entertaining mega battle. Both men are sold in the strap now.
There can't be a lot of feeling in either hand and wrist now. This is going to come out. Who's got more heart, Yoshi Kanai or Todd Hutchings? A surge. Hutching is surging right now. Yoshi Kanai, ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet and show your love for two of the greatest middleweight / light heavyweight champions ever. Another foul from Todd Hutchings and a round 3 win for Yoshi Kanai.
Unbelievable match. Pure
I just gotta make
filth. And we love it. That was magnificent stuff.
Watching this match with a big smile on his face, telling everybody. That used to happen to me too. You were wondering how good Yoshi Kanai is. You cannot say it any louder than he is saying it to you right now. Once again, round 4, we're in the match 5 seconds, and no one can tell me that they know what's taking place.
Yoshi Kanai is still very much there and sticky at the base. The strap is tight. He has a good connection. And you can see Todzilla looking at the angles, trying to make sure that he doesn't get any infringements on that elbow, but he did so.
What a match.
Here we go. We're underway and a big drive to the side, and Yoshi Kanai gets the wrist and hand compromise of Todzilla, and he's looking to stand it up there and climb and rise himself. And what an incredible battle we are seeing here, ladies and gentlemen. Who would have thought this? I thought it was very, very hard to imagine Yoshi coming back in at this level and doing what he is doing right now. But Yoshi Kanai is proving myself and everybody else wrong and putting Todzilla through the ringer. What a match. Tries to drive forward, mistimes it, and Hutchings with the win. The best possible outcome for us because we got to go again, ladies and gentlemen. What an incredible matchup.
Great job from Todzilla there. 100% not giving any more fouls to Yoshi Kanai. We'll just space it out here and see if the young man will make a mistake, and he does. Todd Hutchings, listen, if he comes back to win this, it just is a shining example of what an extraordinary athlete.
Todzilla has underlined why people love it. Here we go. The hammer is down for both men, and Yoshi tries to anchor that elbow and retain his position as Todd adjusts his feet and starts to squeeze over to the side. Better position for the American right now. He has the height, but Yoshi's still there. And you feel like the man from Japan will look to try and find a way back into this on that rise of Todzilla. Alex looking very carefully at the matchup, but neither man taking a breath, and it's Todd that chases, and I think it may have been an elbow foul on Yoshi.
A little stubborn there at the bottom, but instead of panicking, let me just relax here. Hard hit, once again, Todd kind of going towards the pin pan. There it is. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, what about that?
Great job here.
Wow.
Couldn't ask for anything more. Yoshi did exactly what no one thought he could do, yet it wasn't complete damage for the brand of the American. Ladies and gentlemen, the United States of America, I could hear you praying and yelling from your seats. Not many Americans in here, in the building here live, but if you were like me, you said a little prayer right up there to wherever you do your religious content there, and you you put a word in for Toodzilla. And once again, listen, you would think that this is all Yoshi this, Yoshi that. This took a lot of poise from Tood Hitching to able to recognize the war he was in and get the job done. Hats off to Toodzilla.